evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, a track coach sits in jail, accused of having a sexual relationship with a student. Bo Reed has been suspended without pay. The 48-year-old, once a rising track star, who made it all the way to the Olympic trials as a distance runner. Now, Reed, who coached track at the Veritas Prep Academy near 56th Street in Thomas, is facing a court date next week. The school releasing a statement saying, in part, Veritas Prep, as part of its regular hiring practices, conducts extensive background checks on all of our employees. We've undertaken our own review to assure that no other inappropriate behavior occurred while Mr. Reed was coaching at our school. So, how was he caught? Police say the alleged victim's friends became concerned when she became withdrawn and started spending more and more time with the coach. Then they logged onto her Facebook page and found sexually explicit messages. Police credit those carrying friends for doing the right thing, alerting authorities to a situation that, as you know, has made headlines several times in recent months. Young, impressionable teenage girls involved in a relationship with older men in positions of power. In this case, like some of the others, investigators say the alleged victim didn't see herself as a victim. Instead, she saw herself as someone in a relationship. As a parent, how do we deal with this sort of thing and prevent our own children from becoming victims? Chris Williams is live tonight with answers from a psychologist.
Mark, in just the past few months, we've reported on science teachers, music teachers, police officers, and coaches spending time here at the 4th Avenue Jail, facing charges of exploiting underage girls for sex. A local doctor explained how the mind games of a predator can overwhelm its prey.
They see themselves as really getting involved in an exciting, romantic love affair.
Dr. Michael Bayless makes it clear that he has not been asked to advise on any of the recent cases you've heard about, but the psychologist knows very well the factors that create a toxic reality, an all too often heartbreaking and painful experience for a teenage girl, getting involved with a grown man in a position of trust.
Many times because they are much involved in the relationship, they seek the relationship, they find it attractive, they find it exciting. They oftentimes see themselves as being more mature than their peer group.
Dr. Bayless by no means blames the children who fall for these adult temptations. The adult, he reminds, should know better, especially those in roles of trust, such as a teacher or coach. He explained that the natural maturing process of a teen is of major importance, building a foundation for emotional growth and health into their adult years. Falling for the mind games of an adult can lead to a downward spiral.
You have a secret. And that secret grinds at you because now you think you're in a love relationship, but you can't express that love.
For most, he says, knowing the consequences adds to the psychological burden.
What happens is that you have this great secret, and that secret begins to become very heavy and weighted, and psychologically begins to tear at you.
Dr. Bayless encourages parents to try to create loving, trusting relationships with their daughters and look over their social media activity. He insists that if you know your daughter, you'll know that something like this is going on because this secret is